So hello and welcome back to my channel, and I know everyone's frustrated because of the delayed price reveal, and game's gonna be launched in July, and I think it's gonna be first week of July. So right now it's time to make drafts. So I've divided the drafts into three. My first draft will be with one premium player, and the rest of the team and the funds will be evenly distributed, so it's a well balanced draft. Second one will be with two premium players and rest of the funds divided equally, and which is a pretty much balanced too. And third will be with three premium players with no balance whatsoever. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So first of all, let me tell you this, that I will be talking about the pros and cons of every draft after we have revealed the team or the draft, and we also will be talking about when to go for draft number 1, draft number 2 and draft number 3. So starting off with goalkeepers, with the amount of premium players available this season, I think everyone's gonna go for a 4.5 million goalkeeper. So the two goalkeepers that have best run of fixtures are Raya and Sanchez. Raya from Brentford and Sanchez from Brighton, both have good run of fixtures. You can also go for Wolves goalkeeper Sa, who is priced at 5.0 million. But I prefer to go with Raya or Sanchez, who is priced at 4.5 million. So for the sake of this draft, I've gone with Raya. Then in the defense section, I've gone with 4 at the back. I have a pretty good reason for going with 4 rather than 3, because at the start of the season we don't know who's that 5.5 6.0 million midfielder gonna be, which is the key for most of our drafts. So for that reason, plus 5.0 to 6.0 million defenders are more guaranteed points, give more guaranteed points than 6.0 to 7.0 million midfielders. So I think 4 at the back at the start of the season is the way to go for. And obviously it's going to be Cancelo, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Chilwell, and then it's going to be Johnny of Wolves. So I don't think I need to talk about Cancelo and Trent. Most of us will be having them in our drafts. Then it's going to be Chilwell, who I think is going to start regularly for Chelsea, because I think Alonso is leaving, and even though we have doubts about Chelsea defense this season because Rudiger has left and they need to do some signings, I think Chilwell is a great attacking option too, because he gets a forward a lot and gets attacking points. And then it's going to be Johnny, who was injured last season, but we all know he is an excellent fullback for Wolves and pretty much gets forward too. So that's 4. Then in midfield, I'm going with 5 because I haven't sorted out, or I'm not that confident about the second striker. So I've gone with 5 in the midfield for this draft. And obviously I don't need to talk about Salah. His first game will be against Fulham, and I think he will be most of our captain. Some might also triple captain him. Then it's gonna be 14, who I think will start most of this season on the left wing, who will be rotated with Grealish. But I think even if he gets 60-70 minutes, having a City attacker who is at 8.0 million is a great pick. So Foden's in my team, and he might also be on set piece duties sometimes. Then it's Saka and Mount, who both are on set piece duties for their respective clubs. Mount on free kicks, sometimes on penalties too, and Saka is a regular starter for Arsenal and is also a penalty taker. And if you look at both those fixtures of Saka and Mount, they have one of the best fixtures, first 5 fixtures in the Premier League. So I've gone with them. Then it's gonna be Neto, who is my mid-budget or low-budget midfielder, as you can say, at 6.0 million, who is back fit, and we all know how great of a talent he is, and at that price I think he's a must-have in your team. Then up front, it's not gonna be a Haaland, or it's not gonna be Nunez. It's gonna be a mid-priced striker and an ex-City player who has secured his move to Arsenal, and I think who is going to be a regular starter for Arsenal and might be on penalties duties too. And it's Gabriel Jesus. And as we can see, Arsenal have great run of fixtures. Arsenal have Crystal Palace, Leicester, Bournemouth, Fulham and Aston Villa in their first 5 games, and I think he's gonna get great number of minutes and great number of goals for Arsenal, because they lack that number 9, who Jesus I think is gonna be a perfect fit. So on my bench you can go for any of the 3 lowest budget players. You just need that one player who might start and give you points if any of your team players doesn't start. So that one will be Dalot, who who will be priced at 4.5 million, and who I think will start regularly for Manchester United if they don't sign a right back. I think he will start ahead of Wan-Bissaka, because Wan-Bissaka don't have that ball playing ability. So I think Erik ten Hag will go with Dalot. So that's it, that's my draft. So when should you use this draft? This is the draft if you are confused, or if you are not sure if Haaland or Nunez will start right away for their respective clubs. If you're unsure between Kevin De Bruyne and Son and other assets, if you're unsure about that 5.0, 6.0 million midfielder, then this is the draft you can go for. The cons of this draft is it lacks flexibility. If you need to bring in one more premium player, you need to make 2 changes. So that's the con of this draft. So I'll be posting another draft with 2 premium players and 3 premium players respectively later on this week or this month. So if you want to get notified whenever I upload the video, please press the bell icon and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.